The Trump administration's Environmental Protection Agency has been working to roll back a rule that limits the amount of toxic waste that companies can dump into the water, into rivers, streams, waterways, aquifers, whatever it is. Obama, his EPA, said, you know what, let's cut back on the amount of toxic waste that we're pouring out into the environment. Well, Trump's EPA, after being heavily lobbied by just two industry front groups, decided they were going to roll back the rule, and that is what they're doing today, telling corporations, we're going to raise the limit on how much toxic waste you can dump into people's water. Now, this is toxic waste coming from power plants. Most of the time, those are coal-fired power plants. And if you're not familiar with the kind of waste that comes out of those, let me give you a quick rundown here. We have arsenic, we have mercury, we have cadmium and chromium, and all kinds of other heavy metals that are known not only to cause damage in adult bodies, but in fetuses and young children, they disrupt brain development, they can lead to impulsive behavior, they can cause mental retardation in unborn children. And yet the Trump EPA, because corporations told them to, thinks that that's perfectly okay. And the reasoning that these industries gave the EPA was because these regulations by Obama were too burdensome and just too darn costly. Burdensome and costly. Is that worth it? Is that worth having a generation of children whose brains do not work properly because they were poisoned by American corporations? Is it worth it? Saving corporations that we're not invested in, that we don't work for, a few dollars? No, it's not. And anyone who thinks that it is an absolute idiot. And I encourage you to go live by one of these power plants that's now going to start releasing more toxic waste. If you think it's so fine, you go drink the water, you go fish in that water, you go play in that water and take your family there on vacation. Because I guarantee you the people that have no problem with this are the people that don't have to worry about stuff like this. They don't live in the communities where toxic waste is dumped. No, they live in the gated communities high up on a hill with their private water supply, whole household water filters. They don't have to worry about it. They don't take vacations down by a river or a small lake. They go down to the Cayman Islands and check on their money, or they go to the Bahamas or Hawaii or to Europe, not where the people who don't have anything have to take their families. They're not the ones who suffer the consequences, we are. And until those Republican voters out there who think Republicans have their best interests at heart wake up and understand that they are literally being poisoned by these people they put into the office, then nothing is going to change. At this point, it is up to them. Because I'm pretty sure everybody on the Democratic side, with the exception of Joe Manchin, understands the danger that corporations represent when they are allowed to go ahead and dump as much toxic waste, as much pollutants into the water as possible. We understand it. It's up to Republicans and Republican voters to finally realize that we're being slowly poisoned by corporations because the people they put into office think that that's okay. If you're thinking about subscribing to our channel, I strongly encourage you to do that. But if you're not thinking about subscribing, I would encourage you to start thinking about it, and then once you're thinking about it, actually go and do it. You can see the subscribe button right there on the screen, or if you're watching on a different platform, go to youtube.com/theringoffire.